Hi, I'm Paul Schmodaloka, CEO of NUE Energy, and I'm here with Isaac Diaz, CEO of Eco Management, and we've partnered in order to bring new solutions to a wider market in the United States, from California all the way to Illinois. Isaac, tell us a little bit about your company. How long have you guys been in business?
We've been in business for about 6 years, and basically in the PV and off-grid market for mainly in the 4 strong years.
And what's your business model like? What do you guys do?
Well, it's like a lot of different companies where we offer solar, but we like to take ourselves a little bit more out of that model, and we like to focus on products that not everybody is wanting to touch. Hence, everybody wants off-grid, but there's not enough solutions out there. Hence why we partnered up with NUE, because you guys bring a solution that not everybody's offering.
So what appeals to you about the things that NUE does?
So there's a lot of want and desire in the market for things that could power off-grid while saving people money and not necessarily having to tap into it. NUE brings a solution where it's as easy as 1, 2, and 3. I am an EPC contractor throughout 4 different states, so I do the installation, but the one main problem that we have, even as electricians, is putting all these components and the intricacies of these components, making sure that they're wired up properly. Well, NUE gives us a solution that it already comes done for you. So it's easy as putting the cables, connecting it to your panels, connecting it to your battery, and turning on the system. I've never found yet to find someone that has it pre-set up that way. And so that makes it as simple as, like I said, 1, 2, and 3. You get your 3 pieces, you connect them, and you're producing power off-grid.
So you've had a couple of customers already. What are they like, and what did they like about the product?
So my main customers have currently been contractors, and they've been using them for off-grid construction trailers. And what's been happening is those contractors have actually been out there building people's houses. So people that's houses have been being built are saying, hey, how do you power your construction trailer? So just off of that theory alone, people are asking, and they're excited and interested in what they can do internally on their homes. And even not just on their homes, you know, there's a big doomsday that what if our power shuts off? It's been happening in Texas, it's happening in one of my home states, Illinois, where when it gets super cold, things just shut off. Well, what if we have the solution to make sure that you had a few circuits, just like a battery that's tied into the grid, but if that battery that's tied into the grid, because it's tied into the grid, they shut everything off, even sometimes your backup. Well, in this scenario, we would still have independent power outside of that, where you could plug in those apparatuses to still feed you on those desperate moments of life.
So I've got a home backup power system with solar, but you know, I paid upwards close to $30,000 for it. What kind of price ranges are you looking at?
That's great that you bring that up, Paul, because that's one of our biggest dilemmas. Everybody wants these batteries and they want the product. And like some of the biggest competitors and some of the biggest names out there, price is what keeps people from being able to purchase these batteries. I'm not talking about the PV system and the monitoring and the inverter that you currently need on your home just for the solar itself. The battery alone on a home is costing you and ranging anywhere between $12,000 to $15,000 just for the battery. That means that the solar costs you separately more. Well, in these scenarios, I've been able to create a scenario where you have the panels, your inverter, your MPPT, and the battery for honestly about $12,000 to $15,000, which is just the cost of the battery, but you get the whole system.
And that's for the big system. So, but you, I know, really like some of our highly portable solutions.
Yes. So there's again. Well, I'll circle back. You guys offer a variety of options. So that variety is why we're also with NUE. This option is for that bigger use, but now there's a smaller case option that if you needed something smaller, still again, it'll charge a fridge for almost all night and up until the morning. You have your power outage. Well, my food didn't go to waste. Hundreds, if not thousands of dollars of food. I have an oxygen machine. Well, I have my little case that's, I don't have to roll out a big generator with gas, hear the noise it makes. I have a quiet, the baby sleeping, the wife sleeping, everybody gets to sleep, and still everything ends up okay for the morning.
And the neighbors and the whole neighborhood doesn't know that you're operating a generator, do they?
No, nobody hears it. Nobody knows about it unless you do. So in the morning, it gives you time. And ultimately what it buys you is peace of mind.
So I heard you were meeting with our Vice President of Product Development, Eric Youngren, and you guys came up with a new application for the Power Pack today.
Yeah, so
for some of your constituency.
I am ultimately why we came up and why we found and why we looked for NUE was because we are the end user. So that is where we come up with our solutions. Everything, I mean, every product that comes into our company, we test and we drink the Kool-Aid, as like I like to say. If you can't drink the Kool-Aid, no one else is going to want your Kool-Aid. So here, we've drank in the Kool-Aid. We like it. It tastes good, and it has brought more solutions and abilities for not only this application, but now there's outside cities within Arizona where power is a limitation, and where there's reservations of Indian reservations where homes have no where now with this application, if the bigger that we could size things with Eric and come up with even bigger solutions, we're finding the solution to be able to do a complete power off-grid system, completely sustainable. And that is the key.
We at NUE are just so excited to have Eco Management Systems as a partner. Thanks very much for your business.
Appreciate it.
And well, we wish us luck together.
Thank you.